Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Clantus and I know that yesterday vlogtober 2022 day 9 I kind of like left you in a cliffhanger kind of thing. That's because my video was getting way too long and I still had about an hour 30 minutes more footage. What? I still had 1 hour 30 minutes left of footage that I needed to edit. So I thought, you know what, this vlog is going to be 2 parts. So I was going to leave it where I was starting my story time with my skin, the story of my skin and all that sort of stuff while I was doing my face. That story on its own is about 30 minutes long or so. So I was like, you know what, let's cut it here and we shall continue part 2, or I will post part 2 on day 10. However, day 10 is also going to have its own vlog because we don't want to skip a day now. We don't want to skip a day, yes, even though the upload took longer than necessary, because YouTube these days, when you upload a video, it processes it. And the process part really takes so long that I posted, when I uploaded that vlog yesterday, I posted it around 10 and it was only finally processed after midnight. That is why you got vlogtober day 9 after midnight, which is today, this morning. So I'm not quite happy with that. I don't know, I think YouTube needs to do something about the process, what the length of the processing of videos, because it's taking way too long. I understand the process that they need to check for violations and copyrights and all that sort of stuff, but is there a way that the algorithm can be quicker than hours and hours of waiting for them to finish processing? Because it's not working in some of us favors, especially now that you are doing vlogtober. So without wasting much of your time, let's continue with my story time and completing day 9. Oh, another thing, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm not quite sure what is the hold up. Do subscribe, click the bell notification. Also leave me a comment down below and also share this video far and wide. So let's continue with vlogtober day 9. Your boy was desperate to get rid of the acne. So as I said, I'm gonna tell you a story about my journey with my facial skin. So when I turned, I think 14 or 15, I started developing pimples. And I thought, oh, okay, they're just going to come and go like with most teenagers. And besides, a lot of my friends, they already had pimples at the time. It was just a matter of time for me to start having them. So let me have another pickled onion, this nice and chunky one. So one morning, I woke up to an Empire State Building sitting right here. It was a zit. Now, you know, when you are a teenager, they say when you have a zit, somebody has a crush on you, or somebody's in love with you, or somebody's in love with you. Now, the tricky part was I went to an all-boys school. So how can you say somebody at school has a crush on me or is in love with me? Because, okay, and I'm not saying that it's impossible for a boy to like another boy. Hey, like whoever you want. Love wins at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned. So this is how it looks. Wait, there we go. This is how it looks. So usually I start where I may make a mistake, just below my eyes. And also the Vaseline kind of like reminds me that don't touch here. So usually that's where I start. Yeah, I use my finger. And then, so that was the start of my pimple journey from that moment, because that's it. By the end of school day, had given birth to Mount Kilimanjaro. And then I was like, okay, what's this about? And then I remember one of my friends is like, ooh, you are about to go on a journey with your face. I was like, okay, I'm ready. It was bound to happen. I woke up the next morning, Mount Everest was sitting right here. I was like, yo. And Mount Everest was painful. I think that was the most painful pimple I ever had. And I never thought that pimples were that and I never thought that pimples were that painful. Yo. I used to cry. So I think after like a month or so, my face was literally covered in pimples. And now at school we had psychologists. We had a clinic in our school. We also had psychologists. So now our psychologist understood the trauma that pimples bring to boys, in particular boys. So I was summoned to the psychologist office. I knew already why I was being called because once you start developing pimples, you have that talk. Basically, it's a talk to make the journey a little bearable. They make you understand why you're going through that at your age and That therapy really does help, guys. It really does. Oh my goodness, did I cover my... Okay, I think I did. That therapy does work, guys. It makes you not exactly enjoy the journey, but it makes it bearable, knowing that by the age of 17, 18, they will start dissipating, because that's what I was told. By the age of 17, your skin will be back to normal. It will be clearer. So just wait 2 years, let this process happen. Okay, fine. I let the process happen, but my pimples would just grow even on top of each other. So eventually I was diagnosed with acne. I had acne because my mom was the one that worried more than I worried. She was like, no, we're going to a dermatologist. So she would save up money and took me to a dermatologist. The dermatologist was like, okay, your boy has acne, and chances are he will also have buttony and backney. Now, if you're wondering what is buttony and backney, it is pimples that grow on your back and on your butt. And it was as if he cursed me, because a week later, I started having backney and I also had buttony. I was like, oh my goodness, is this supposed to be normal? Now, I understood why I was getting backney and buttony is because I was growing hair as well at the same time. So some of the hair will get trapped and not like ingrown hair. I think that's what it's called. So I'll get like ingrown hair resulting with backney, basically. And then around my butt as well, I'll have pimples. Now, those ones were quite embarrassing because at the end of the day, I went to an all-boys school. After sports, we have to go take showers. And then, of course, so our showers, they look like prison showers. They were open plan. So you didn't go into a cubicle and close the curtain. No, that was deliberately done because at the end of the day, we are boys and we need to understand that we are different in shape, form, and all that sort of stuff. And it should be normal to be naked in each other's presence. So I would advise you to take if you have a boy child, save up money and take your boy child to all boys school. That system is perfect for boys. It's not prison. You don't get treated like, in fact, you are more liberated there to be a boy than you would be in a co-ed school. You have fun, you will learn a lot, not only educationally wise, but as a human being who happens to be a male child. There are a lot of resources that are put in those schools. Some of them you don't see until you're done with school. You're like, wait a minute. Oh, because you're not meant to see some of these resources, what they were doing for you psychologically, intellectually, mentally. Because I can tell you right now, boys that went to all boys schools, their mental health is a little bit, I would say, it is normal. We don't struggle with a lot of mental health issues, but then I think it also depends on the type of boys school you went to. I don't know, but from what we were told, every boys school, they were prepared for life. So back to my journey with acne. So now my mom was panicking more than I was. So as my mom was panicking, I started panicking too. And okay guys, I don't know, did I apply it properly? Okay, let me just do this here. So because my mom was panicking, I started panicking as well. And as I was panicking, I started buying these skincare dermatological chemicals like Oxycudum, Clean and Clear. I bought them all. I put them on my face and I would scrub my face, people. I would scrub. Okay, why am I putting it here again? There's beard there, dude. Okay, I think I'm fine. So much is still left, as you can see. I still have all this left. So as I was saying, then I started buying all these chemicals and I will put them on my face because I will even get pimples around my neck. And I would apply, and you're not supposed to put anything on your neck, by the way, because this is also sensitive areas. Don't put these facial chemicals on your neck because this is the result you will get. You see right here. So I started putting all those things because I was panicking, and my psychologist at school was like, no, don't put these things, they're going to harm your skin. Also, don't pop your pimples because if you pop them, you're going to get scarring. Did I listen? No, I did not. I continued to apply these things and they were not working. So what I'm trying to say is my acne did not go away throughout my teens, throughout my 20s, all the way till about age 32 or 33, somewhere there. When some lady at the bus stop was like, she said, oh my goodness, you have adult acne. I'm like, no, it's not adult acne. I've been having it since I was a kid, I was a teenager. She's like, well, now it's called adult acne. Then she said, can I suggest a product for you? And I was like, okay, sure. She said, try the Garnier products and see what happens. So I went to Clicks and I bought, no, it was Neutrogena. She said Neutrogena. No, I'm lying. She said Neutrogena. She said try get Neutrogena products and you will see a difference in the next week or so. Here I went to Clicks and I bought Neutrogena. I don't know why I'm tearing. I bought the scrub, I bought the facial wash, and I bought, I can't remember, and the toner. Okay, the first 3 months I religiously used that product and I did see the difference. I started seeing my pimples burning out basically. So they were forming into these dry sores or something like that. And so, which was a good thing, by the way, because 2 weeks after that, the scarring turned into what was my skin basically. And so within 6 months, my face was clear of pimples, even though I would have, now and again, I'll have these big ones. You see a pimple that grows here? Be rest assured that your face will swell. If a pimple grows here and here, like in the corners of your forehead and on your cheekbones, be rest assured that you're going to have a massive pimple, which takes a couple of weeks to subside after it has excreted things that it needs to excrete, which is quite disgusting, by the way. So I had 2 of that. I had 1 here and I had 1 here, but my face was already clean and clear. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, why didn't I try Neutrogena products when I was a teenager? I would not have this issue. But anyways, by the time it was my 34th or 32nd birthday, I can't remember when it was, I had clean skin. However, I also noticed that my skin had moles as well. As you can see, I have moles on my neck. So there are these tiny little moles that are all over my face. I don't have an issue with that. If that's how I was created, that's how I was created. I need to accept it. So I never stopped using Neutrogena, but at some point Neutrogena became immune, or my skin became immune to Neutrogena, and I started developing new sets of pimples. And then I was like, okay, if Neutrogena worked, maybe Garnier would work. And then I switched to Garnier. And then since I've used Garnier, my skin would have minimal pimples. Maybe if I ate peanut butter, because I'm allergic to peanut butter. If I eat peanut butter, I will break out. So sometimes I crave peanut butter and I tell myself I'll suffer the consequences for the next 4 months because of it, and which is always a regrettable action, by the way. So yeah, so I've been with Garnier, it has been very, very good to me since I switched. Now, treating my skin with pills, it's something that I do not often. I do maybe once a month or twice a month. Like this month is the first time I'm using it in October. Probably the next time I'll use it is either November or December. So I'm not very big on anything that gets stuck on my skin, but I know when I need to have it. Like for example, my pores right now are a little bit clogged and I see pimples. If you watch my videos and you look closely, you will see that I'm developing some pimples. That's because my pores are clogged, and I'm also having ingrown hair, which is also turning into pimples and things like that. So that is why I'm doing what I'm doing, in case you were wondering. So let me have another eggie. Oh, by the way, this whole egg thing, I'm sorry to honor lady. Influencers, they do influence us. And lately, I'm being influenced a lot by female YouTubers. I think because anyway, South African YouTube is just filled with women. I watch and I support and I get influenced. And an onion. So as we wait for this to dry, I'm not quite sure what to say now because I'm done with my story time. And in front of me, I'm looking at my true crime channel homepage. And I realized that day before yesterday, I did not watch Brittany Vaughn. And so maybe that's what I'm going to watch while I wait for this to dry, because I can still feel it's not 100% dried yet. Or maybe it's me. Okay, whatever. So guys, let me end it. Okay, let me peel it in your presence. So I usually bite my nails, and so now I'm looking for a nail to scrape here. Yeah, I'm a nail biter. I've been doing it since I saw the sun for the first time. Meaning since I was a little baby, I've been biting my nails. It's a very difficult habit to get rid of. It's very, very difficult. Okay. This is what it's supposed to do. Let's see. There we go. I can literally feel it pull my skin, which is good for the pores. Ooh, is it not satisfying? You know those satisfying videos where they do something weird and you get satisfaction out of watching that? Like Dr. Pimple Popper, there are people who enjoy watching that. There are people who enjoy watching that. They say it's satisfying. Okay. I'll show you what's under this thing, what it lifted. You see here, there's what that tried it. Now the thing is, in order for this not to turn into a pimple, I must make sure that I don't bump my head against anything or touch it too much, because it can manifest into a pimple and you guys will not see me on YouTube for at least 4 months. Because I'll be busy treating it. Okay. I can feel my skin breathing this area. So they say you must peel gently. It smells good too. Nobody said it was gonna be perfect. Ooh. So guys, this was the outside. Focus. Focus, please. And this, what it lifted. You see there's some whiteheads, some impurities, just disgusting stuff. Okay, this one is gonna be interesting. Again, I don't have no. Oh, there we go. I got it. See how dirty the back of my skin is. How dirty my skin is. So this, I couldn't have done it at the perfect time. Yeah. Okay, let me, probably you want to know how I feel. I feel like my face doesn't exist. It feels light, airy. It feels great. Yeah, there is some smoothness to it, and definitely I can feel it breathe. So the next step is this. I also turned this is a facial wash. This is a facial wash, cream facial wash. It exfoliates. So what I do is I like to apply it like a mask as well. It's not a mask. Please don't quote me out of context. It's not a mask. I do this to exfoliate and assist the peel-off mask in case there were some spots that were not touched or were stubborn. And I use a lot of this, by the way. I use a lot of it, and I convert this into, I just put warm water and I continue to exfoliate my skin gently. As you can see, I'm still using one finger. I'm not using two or more because I'm pressing it in but also massaging it in. So some boys back in school who had like pimples, they will say, you know what I mean, I've got soldiers that shoot, if you know what I mean. I think only boys will understand what I mean. If you're a boy, you understand what I mean. They say you have too much milk. The moment you shoot the milk, you will impregnate. I think now you understand what I mean by that. So some boys will console themselves by saying, no, it's because I got a lot of milk. And now it has gone onto my face because I'm not utilizing it. I'm a boy, I'm still young, I don't want to be responsible. I've got dreams and goals to achieve in life before I can bring another life to this earth. It was hilarious. The nice thing I like about boys' school as well is that we never comment on each other's looks, because every boy had his own physical struggle when it came to their own vanity. So if you have pimples or you had something that was going on with your skin or with your looks, nobody bothered you, nobody teased you. Besides, bullying in my school was a expellable offense. They just call your parents, interview them, and then tell your parents that you've been expelled, because bullying, they had zero tolerance for it. So yeah, so we never touched on each other's looks because we all had our own flaws. We're teenagers, come on. The good-looking boys, they had other issues that they were dealing with that me, who was riddled with pimples, enjoyed while they didn't. And some of these things were pretty prevalent in the showers, if you know what I mean. So I may have terrible skin, but yeah, the Zulu spear was poking. My God, I can't believe I said that. How do you people tolerate me? I want to know, because I would be so irritated. So yeah, we never teased each other about anything. So right now on my skin, this feels cold, minty, and you can tell that this baby did something to my pores, and I'm happy with that. Guys, this vlog today is going to be the longest, so please bear with it. I'm going to try and cut out a lot of scenes. I'm going to try to cut out some scenes. Probably this very one that I just did now, drinking my tea honey. Is it tea honey? Honey with tea. Tea with honey. Yeah. Ugh. I feel like somebody is working my face. It feels good. It feels so good. The water. I think I'll show you how dirty the water looks after I've washed. Yeah, so this is basically the dirt that came out of my face. If you didn't see it, I can see whiteheads. They were pulled out. I see dirt. I do. Okay guys, so let me go and wash my face. I will show you how I wash my face. I cannot believe that I'm gonna have to do all this on top of my desk at my YouTube studio, because I can't take you anywhere else. It's going to be one of those dishes that I used to wash my clothes earlier on. So yeah, other than that, I'll just walk into a shower. So let's push some things and create space. Guys, thank you so much for watching my vlogs. You have no idea how this means to me. I am super grateful for you guys. Y'all are awesome. You remind me of true crime community. Very supportive, very amazing bunch of people, and you are the same as well. So I'm using kettle that I boiled hot water in. So it needs to be warm, not hot. I think I put too much cold water, but it's fine. Yeah, it's lukewarm. So I brought my face cloth, which I'm going to use later. So okay, there we go. So I just damp my hands and I gently continue massaging my skin. You see the foam, or is it what do you call this coating? Oh, it's lather. The lather is getting thick. Yeah, it's the lather, meaning that we are working the skin. Now we are washing. And then I take my face towel and just cover my face, and I pat. And when I'm done, well, it feels good. Still feels pepperminty, little coldish, or whatever you call it. That's how I feel. So yeah, surprisingly the water is not that dirty, but you can see some. Let me just show you. Well, you see it's a little bit dirty. That's because this is the dirt that's coming from my face that the peel did, and and the facial wash also did. So don't mind my face towel. Just look at the color. It's a little bit dull. Yeah, so basically I'm done with the first part. The second part is moisturizing my face, and you'll be surprised what I moisturize my face with. Well, the final step to my facial routine is moisturizing my face, and I moisturize my face with petroleum jelly from Johnson & Johnson. You can use any of them. You can use Vaseline, you can use whatever petroleum jelly that you like using. I don't know. I like using Johnson & Johnson. If it's not Johnson & Johnson, it is Vaseline cocoa butter. That is what I like using. This one just smells like a baby, so I like it, love it. So I take this much. It's a lot, I know. The reason why I take a lot of this, somebody will be like, but that's defeating the purpose. You just unclogged your pores. Why now putting petroleum jelly and all that? This is a black skin. All right, it ends there. My lips feel a little bit dry, so I'm just going to apply and use it as lip balm. There we go. And then rub it on my hands and then apply it on my face. Yeah, I'm a bit aggressive when it comes to applying moisturizer on my face. So I'm done. This is my facial routine, either every Fridays. If I don't have time to do it on Friday, then I do it on Sunday. And it's mandatory that Sunday is the day that I do my face. And so that's it. All that's left now is for me to go to my barber, but I don't think I'm gonna need my barber this week because it's almost 5:30 anyways in the evening, and I need to edit this vlog, which is very long already. I'm gonna try and cut it up to 45 minutes or so ish. But once again, thank you guys for supporting my vlogs. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the kind comments. I love y'all. I love you. I know I don't say it, but I do. I feel you in here. You people, this big boy feels you right in there. Okay, thank you. Continue supporting other content creators on the platform as well, especially the new ones and the ones that are building their YouTube channels to 1,000 subscribers. Guys, when you see a YouTuber with 200, 150, 1, 2 subscribers, please subscribe. And then once you are done subscribing, click the bell notification. And after clicking the bell notification, if you think they are creating content that you not necessarily your cup of tea, at least watch 60% of that video. You don't have to sit and listen to the video. You can make it run while you're doing other things, because audience retention for a small channel is imperative. If you're going to click and then click off less than 60% of the video, YouTube is going to kill that video. After killing the video, it will then kill the channel, and that YouTuber will never have the opportunity to grow their channel unless they pivot and do other things that might serve your interest on the platform. So please guys, we need each other, and I'm very serious about YouTube. I'm just as serious as those Americans, British and Canadians who have turned YouTube into a massive income stream. And I want to see that for you too. Please, I am begging you guys, create content that is going to put you in that position where you will be either an entrepreneur or your own boss, earning from Google AdSense if you are happy with Google AdSense alone. But guys, do find other streams of income. If you are good with hair or nails, or I don't know, just think of something that will make you extra money and create a second foot for you to stand on. All right, so thank you all so much. I see I'm also running out of space, right on time actually. So let me close this vlog and let me see you on Vlogtober 2022 day 10. Today was Vlogtober 2022 day 9. Thank you all so much. Let's see each other again next time with a new vlog. Goodbye.